What if Meteo L-Drago had a second evolution during the second season of Beyblade? Let's say it had another one before L-Drago Destroy, and so let's create it. So some of you may know that Meteo L-Drago has some other existing current customizations, so we're actually going to be using one of those. And with that in mind, we're going to be exchanging the L-Drago Energy Ring for the L-Drago Rush Energy Ring. Unlike the other energy ring, this one actually has a lot more jagged edges, which could lead to a lot more attack stats. And for the fusion wheel, we're actually going to be keeping the same fusion wheel, but we're going to be changing the color of it to the red one. There is no difference in performance besides the red and black color scheme. For the spin track, we're going to be exchanging the left wing 105 spin track for the upper wing 145 spin track. Now, some of you might disagree with this decision, but just trust me, this is for thematic and performance purposes. And for the tip, we're going to be exchanging left flat for the rubber flat tip. Now, this change was actually for performance purposes, and I also think that rubber flat is the best attack tip in the game. Alright, let's combine everything and see our final results. Here we have Ultimate Meteo L-Drago Rush, a left spinning attack type Beyblade that I think has a lot of potential. Now to explain why I chose this spin track over others. If you look closely, the wings on the spin track actually line up with the fusion wheel's dragon claws and the energy ring's dragon heads. I thought this was cool for thematic purposes, and if you change the mode on the energy ring, you can actually rotate the spin track to follow the mode change as well. Here's the side-by-side comparison of the Ultimate Meteo L-Drago Rush and Ultimate Meteo L-Drago Assault. The only main difference between these two is that L-Drago Assault is a lot more smooth than L-Drago Rush. L-Drago Rush is a lot more jagged and spiky, which basically adds more aggressive contact points. Now let's run up some test battles. Hopefully, because the Beyblade is quite tall, that the blades on the spin track should be able to get some hits on other Beyblades. I could have definitely given L-Drago a lower spin track and maximized its attack stats, but I wanted to fit in more of the evolution purposes instead of giving it the best parts. The main reason why I think rubber flat is the best attack tip is because even though it's not as aggressive as right rubber flat, it's a lot easier to control, and when you're using an attack type, you kind of want to be able to control your Beyblade as much as possible. Let's replay this really cool hit. L-Drago literally started flying, but technically it also did knock out the other Beyblade. So yeah, what do you guys think of this evolution, and what do you think of the spin track? Let me know in the comments.